45 minutes into my phone. Right? Almost done here. So once the crewmen are flown to Switzerland to prep for production, me and my wife and the actors who are fighting and riding horses in the movie will be in Vancouver, tackle training, horse training, and dialect training. They'll be staying in a hotel and their food is taken care of for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Our limo driver will take them to a top-notch luxury buffet restaurant. That's where the actors are going to eat their food, as well as the what's. They also do their 4 training ad shoots that year, so they're going to get featured in the 4 training ad shoots, and the crew will be hard at work in Switzerland for prepping for production. The people who have seen the actual prepping for production, the construction workers, the head chefs, the choir, the musicians are all going to be prepping for production, obviously, for production, obviously. All that, you know what I'm saying? The construction workers are all going to be prepping. The special effects team, the cinematographers are all going to be prepping for production, building the sets, all that stuff. The third year, obviously, was me and my wife and the actors will be in Vancouver, will be training. Tackle training, horse training, as well as dialect training. Once a week, I'll have the actors dialect training, as well as they'll be doing what? They'll be doing their table reads, obviously. Your table reads. And you also get the luxury jet party, obviously, once filming's finished. Luxury jet party. The actors will be doing 5 table reads 5 times, and they get weekends off. They get weekends off, obviously. Right. So they'll stay in a hotel. They'll be doing table reads 5 days a week in the evening at 7 o'clock around there, and they get weekends off. And they'll also have the luxury jet party once what? At the end of the what? At the end of the 3rd year. And that pretty much sums up what the 3rd year of what? Well, that's what Zane's project, obviously. Interesting video, man. You better fucking enjoy this series while you still can. I'm telling you right now, man. This series is soon coming to an end. I only have 2 videos left on my final announcement. Hence why I'm pumping out a lot of side videos. Because it's fun, obviously, but at the same time, I know my series is soon coming to an end, man. Because once I'm king, I'm not going to think about my Sandbox channel. Obviously. Now let's do 4th year, obviously, right? 4th year, last hope for Xanus project. So 4th year is what? Production, obviously. Which is what? 9 months. So after 9 months, I want to finish filming production. I'm not going to do any reshoots. I'm not a fan of doing any reshoots. After the 9 months filming is over, I'm not going to fly any actors for reshoots. As after the 9 months, that is it, and I'm not coming back to Switzerland to do any reshoots. To film the 3 volumes will take 9 months to film. Obviously. 9 months to film, obviously. So 4th year's production, that's 9 months, obviously. And that's what, 2027 should be when I film the movie. You guys are still taking me for granted. So 4th year's production, obviously. Me and what? My wife and the actors will be hard at work, obviously, filming the 3 volumes for what? For 9 months, man. I'll say this: blood, sweat, and tears, man. As you're looking at something depressing. Hence why I'm feeding them with a nice luxury buffet, because I know filming. There's nothing worse filming in the middle of nowhere for 9 months. You're getting shitty food. Hence why you serve the crewmen and the actors good food. That way it brightens up the mood and they're not stressed out, man. And that's why you pay those actors a lot of money. And there's nothing worse than getting paid shitty money and you're working for 9 months. You're doing grueling blood, sweat, and tears. Because me and my wife are going to be filming for a good 12, 14 hours a day, man. 10, 12, 14 hours a day around there. 10, 12 hours a day. Hence blood, sweat, and tears. The actors are going to get very little sleep. Hence what? Hence it's blood, sweat, and tears, obviously. Hence me and my wife and the actors will be hard at work filming the 3 volumes, as well as the crewmen, obviously, right? And I'll be directing. If I direct a movie, I'm going to be busy directing. My 2 scripters will be helping me. And the crewmen will be hard at work during 9 months too, obviously. As without a crew, you can't have a movie. Hence the crewmen are going to be hard at work. The 9 months, what? When me, my wife, and the actors are filming the movie, obviously. Right? The 17 will be hard at work. Handling all the business, obviously. Handling all the business. There's a shitload of business cards you gotta make, man. Handling all the business, obviously, for the project, obviously. As I'm trusting them to what, to handle all the business for the project. I don't pay you 1 million, 2 million for nothing. I'm gonna put you to fucking work. I'm gonna find a way to put them to work every single day, man. I'm like, look, man, I'm not gonna pay you 1 million, 2 million, and have you suck off. No, man. While I'm filming, I want you guys handling everything to do with business. Everything to do with business, you're handling. The supervisors handle their own section, but I want you guys overseeing everything. You guys are handling all the business, obviously. Hence, they're gonna be hard at work. I don't pay you 2 million, 1 million for nothing, obviously. So me and my wife and the actors will be hard at work filming 3 volumes for 9 months. Don't forget the doc team will be filming this also too, man. Doc team will be what? We'll be filming this. And the whole world will be excited, obviously, because you now know what will be excited, obviously. 5 minutes. I have 40 minutes left on my phone. I gotta hurry up here. So the 4th year's production, the doc team will be filming this. Don't forget that behind the scenes. Me and my wife and the actors will be hard at work filming the 3 volumes for 9 months. Hence blood, sweat, and tears. Hence why you pay them a lot of money, obviously. Pay them a lot of money. Especially the supporting and main characters, man. You gotta pay them unheard amount of money. Pay them a lot of money. And feed them well, that way they work hard for you. And the 17 will be hard at work handling all the business for the project, obviously. Right, as well as the crewmen. The crewmen are going to be hard at work for the 9 months, obviously. As I don't pay $150,000 for nothing, obviously. Right? Right? Once filming's finished, obviously, I will end it off with a staff party. Don't forget, the people overseeing the extras are going to have to oversee all the extras during production. They're responsible for making sure everyone got paid and all that stuff. Hence why you don't pay the extras cash, as the money can easily get lost or stolen. Hence why I'm putting $600,000 into a super advanced payment system for the actors and the crewmen as well as the extras. I'm going to have an advanced payment system where the extras, they have this like card, this gift card or something like that. And when they scan it, they have this like scanner. When they scan, they get their $180 in their gift card, something like that, to make it easier. That way, everyone gets paid, man. Because the last thing you want to do is handle. You're paying 6,000 people and you have a bunch of cash. Your cash can easily get stolen, easily get lost. Pay everyone direct deposit, obviously. I'm sorry. So, anyways, once filming is finished, I will end it off with a staff party, obviously. With a staff party. Before I send everyone home. Everyone home. And those actors, what? Will be pissed off, obviously, because the journey is soon ending. And what? And beg me to sign him. Not only, so the actors are there's a good chance the actors are gonna beg twice. Once filming's finished, and I ended off with the stop point, these actors are gonna be like, oh my god, Ivan, it's done. I'm like, yeah, man, it's done. Oh man, Ivan, can you re-sign me, please? I'm saying they might even beg then, but they're really gonna beg once the luxury hotel party happens, like 6 months later, whatever it is. Once I ended off, because the reason why, because even though production's finished, the actors are still going to feel on top of the world because they're looking forward to that red carpet event, and they're looking forward to what? To the True Luxury Hotel event. Hence, that's when they're really going to beg once they know the journey is officially over. Because once filming ends after 9 months, the journey isn't officially over. They're going to be experiencing the buzz around the world. Obviously, they're going to get interviewed by a bunch of media. Obviously, for this 5-6 months, whatever it is, during post production. And then once post-production is finished, I fly everyone to Switzerland, and I ended off with the luxury hotel party and the red carpet. That's when the actors are really going to beg. But once filming's finished, and I'll end it off with a staff party before I send everyone home, obviously, those actors will be pissed off and beg me when to resign them that moment, as well as they're going to beg me when to resign when I ended off with the luxury hotel party and the what? And the red carpet event after production's finished, post-production's finished, obviously. And that pretty much sums it up for the 4th year, obviously. And don't forget the docs will be filming all that. And that's why you're looking at the best documentary ever. Obviously, right? I have 35 minutes left on my phone. right? That's also the fifth year, obviously. Pretty much the fifth year. The fifth year, I'll say 4.5 years, whatever. I'll just say the fifth year. The fifth year is post-production. Obviously, right? Fifth year is post-production. So post-production, what will happen in post-production? I will be what? Sky Source. Oh, I forgot to mention this. The fourth year during production, the actors will also get together once a week for the weekly character ad shoots. I forgot to mention that, obviously. So the actors are going to get together every week for the work. They're going to get together in the studio with me and my wife, and the photographers will take pictures of them, and they're going to get featured weekly on the website for the weekly ad shoots. Looking at top much, they're going to be badass movie stars, as well as they're going to have to get together in the studio for the posters and the 4K Blu-ray case covers. Don't forget that. I forgot to mention that. So the fifth year pretty much, or 4.5 years. I can say fifth year or 4.5 years, obviously. I'll say 4.5 years. Skysys will what? Release the what? The Last Hope for Xanus 6 posters. Or purchase on Amazon. Remember, Amazon gets 40, Skysys gets 60. I'm going to keep saying that on Amazon. And me and my wife are going to make a good, I don't know, $800 million off the posters. And so we're going to make and if we release our movies in other markets like China, we're going to make instead of making 2.3, me and my wife are going to make $4 billion with the posters and releasing it in other markets like China and stuff on subtitles, obviously. So post-production, so Skysys will release the Last of Us 6 posters for purchase on Amazon, obviously. The actors will what? Will get interviewed, obviously. Get interviewed around the world or around America. That's something crazy. Around America. They're gonna experience what? The buzz, obviously. The buzz of Last Hope for Xanus. And so they're still gonna feel on top of the world, obviously. So post-production, Skysys will release The Last Hope for Xanus 6 posters for purchase on Amazon. The actors will get interviewed around the world or around America. Right? Me and my wife will settle in Vancouver. And the 17 might even get invited to speak around the world, right? Around the world, around America. Or they might just settle in Vancouver. I don't know. I can't predict the future, obviously. I don't know if the actors will get interviewed, but I guarantee you, because Xanus is a big movie, obviously, it's an Ivan movie, the actors are going to get interviewed around the world or around America by media, man. Those are fucking crazy. They're not going to mention your wife's name, but they're going to talk about the movie. How scary is he, man? How was it like filming this movie? They're not going to mention my name, but they're still going to talk about the process of the movie, obviously. So the actors will get interviewed around the world or around America, or maybe not. Maybe they might not get interviewed. I don't know, but they're going to experience the buzz of Last of Us Xanus, obviously. But I guarantee the actors are going to get interviewed around the world by media or around America, obviously. The special effects team will be what? Hard at work. Editing. What? Editing the movie, obviously. Again, it's going to take a good, I don't know, it'll take a good 3 to 4, I'm going to estimate here, probably 3 to 4 months to edit the movie, obviously, around there. To edit the movie. So special effects team will be hard at work editing the movie. It'll take 3 to 4 months. The web designer will be hard at work, what? Coding the website, obviously. Hard at work. Well, he won't be hard at work, but he's responsible. The web designer will what? Will be responsible for what? For putting a countdown for the what? For the doc release, the pre-order release, and the what? And the official day release, obviously, of the movie, obviously. Of the movie. Okay. Right? So Skysys will release The Last of Us 6 posters for purchase on Amazon during post-production. So me and my wife, after production's finished, me and my wife will just be watching, we'll be in the special effects building, watching the special effects team edit the movie, obviously. The process of editing the movie, obviously. The actors will get interviewed around the world or around America. Maybe not, but I guarantee they're going to interview around the world. They're going to experience the buzz of Last of Us, obviously. The special effects team will be hard at work editing the movie. You're looking at 3 to 4 months of editing for all 3 volumes. The web designer will be responsible for putting a countdown for the doc release. So the world will be excited to watch the documentary, obviously, as well as a pre-order release. That's the day of what, the red carpet, obviously, the pre-order release, and the official day release of the movie. So the web designer will not be hard at work, but he's responsible for what? Letting the world know, putting a countdown releasing for the documentary, for the pre-order release of Last of Us movie, obviously, as well as the official release date for Last of Us movie. He's gonna have to put all that, obviously. Right? And don't forget the doc team will be filming all this. And so my documentary will come in 4 parts. Doc team will be filming all this. Right? So my documentary will come in 4 parts. The first part is the 2 months of me, my wife, and George Lucas planning Sky Source. The second part is the first 3 years of pre-production. So everything to do with pre-production, the first 3 years, as well as what, filming me and my wife at our house, filming the 17 at their house, filming the main actors at their house, as well as filming the actors training the second year, all that, right? You know what I'm saying? Filming the first 3 years, filming the third year of pre-production when the crewmen are prepping in Switzerland the third year, as well as filming me and my wife and the actors training in Vancouver. Documenting filming all that. That's the second part, pre-production. And the third part is production, the 4th year, behind the scenes 4th year, and then the 5th part, and then the what? And the 4th part is what? Is post-production. So my documentary will be coming in 4 parts now. Because I want to film, I want to hire crew to film me and my wife when we were planning Skyships with George Lucas for the 2 months. I think it's pretty cool. That way the world knows what it's like for me and my wife to start Skyships, obviously. So the web designer will be responsible for putting the countdown for the doc release, the pre-order release, and the official day release of the movie, obviously. And the whole world will be going crazy about the movie. I'm looking at the development stuff for airtime. Hence why Last of Us will be what? That's why you're looking at crazy buzz for my movie, man. That's not fucking crazy. Obviously, right? Right? To end it off, after the file is edited and ready to be burned onto what? 4K Blu-ray discs. So once the file is ready, once the file is edited, obviously, and ready to be burned onto the 4K Blu-ray disc, obviously. So Sky Source let Amazon know, okay, guys, we finished editing the file. It's ready to be burned onto the 4K Blu-ray disc. You know what I'm saying? The photographers already took all the pictures from my 4K Blu-ray case covers. You have to send all that information, send the files to Amazon, obviously, and Amazon's ready to burn the file and create the 4K Blu-ray disc covers, obviously, the pictures, obviously. Once that's finished, obviously, and Amazon is prepping for for the official release date of my movie, as well as a pre-order, right? So what? So the pre-order. Give me a second. I'm gonna shut this count off here.